I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Ruach Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles, and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well and teach well. And also shalom and salutations to the fellow brethren and laborers that are laboring in this work as well. So this lesson that I'm going to be getting into today is going to be going into how the nation of Israel, which are the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, those are their modern terms today. The Lord did not cast those people away for good. The Lord did not destroy those people. That's why they're also known as the lost tribes. The lost 12 tribes of Israel. Because they fell away, and at a point it seemed like they were lost. It seemed like we were gone, we were forsaken, had no help, no nothing. We were completely destroyed. It seemed like that, but that wasn't the case. It was just a falling away for a time period, and then the Lord would show His face again and have mercy and allow us to remember who we are, remember our history, and remember the future. And most importantly, His name, His real name, which His real name is Yahweh. That's the Heavenly Father's name, and His Son's name is Yahweh Shai. Those are the real names. You see, because all those other names, in the past that's been tried and used did not work and help, man. You see, but once the vibration of the real names was put out there, the earth started changing. There was a trembling, and then those bones came together. Those dry bones, came together. They started coming back to life because of those names, man. You see? So let's go from there. Let me start with Psalms 83. Because there's 18 nations on the earth, 18 nations of people. When of those 18, the one is the chosen nation of the Heavenly Father. You see, the Lord is only dealing with one nation of people. And that nation of the people, once again, is the nation of Israel. And they are known as the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Those are their modern terms today. Those are the lost tribes of Israel, man. You see? But then the other 17 nations, they are the enemies to that chosen nation. So, you see? Let's read Psalms 83. Psalms 83 and verse 1, it says, "Keep not thou silence, O Most High. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Most High. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance." You see, so that's what these other nations, these other 17 nations have in their mind. That's their, modus operandi, man. Their mode of operating is taking counsel and consulting to destroy the nation of Israel and how to keep them at bay, man. How to keep them at the bottom. Because initially, that's not the state of the nation of Israel. They were actually a royal nation, which that name alone, the name Israel, is powerful because it's an omen. You see, and names give out a vibration, and that name Israel, being interpreted is or in the Hebrew is Yashar Allah, meaning He, Prince Power. He is the Prince of God, man. You see, He is the Prince of the Power, which that's a powerful name. And that name, you're supposed to be exalted with that name. You see? But in this case, we're at the bottom. And in the nations, they don't want to see us in that exalted state. They want to see us in the bottom. And that's why their whole mode of operating is to destroy us, man. To keep us at the bottom. Verse 5, it says, "For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom You see, so it's gonna list the different houses or the other nations that are our enemies and that are confederate at keeping us at bay. And it mentions Edom first, which Edom is the so-called white man. He's at the top because he's our number one enemy. He's our, because when you go to Genesis 25, it speaks about Jacob and Esau, which Jacob was the progenitor of the nation of Israel. And his name was later changed to Israel. And Edom or Esau is the progenitor of the so-called white race. You see? So the tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gomer and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre, Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Selah. You see, so these different nations, they seek our hurt. They seek our destruction. And they get off on it. They enjoy that, man. They like seeing us at the bottom. And you can even see that today. Today you can see that. Like, in the world you would have different nation of people that would, basically make fun of you, make mockery and clown you as a people. See? Because we're at the bottom and that's their entertainment, to see us destroyed. Matter of fact, let's get this. Psalm 79 and verse 1, it says, O Yahweh, O Most High, the heathen are come into thine inheritance. Thy holy temple have they defiled. They have laid Jerusalem on heaps. You see? In ruins. You see, they have laid Jerusalem in ruins. But and this also happened physically with the Babylonians, how they took down the temple and destroyed it. You see? And it also happened with the Romans, how they destroyed the temple and carried away the vessels. They left it in ruins. This happened physically, and it also happened spiritually. How did it happen spiritually? That they killed us spiritually, meaning they didn't let us know who we were. They didn't allow us, to live. You see, they didn't comfort us by letting us know who we were. That's leaving us in ruins. You see, verse 2, it says, the dead bodies of thy servants have they given to be meat unto the fowls of the heaven. The flesh of thy saints unto the beast of the earth. You see, the dead bodies are symbolic to what? A dead state of mind. Just like you read in Revelation 11, it's talking about the same thing. You see? And these fowls of heaven will be symbolic to these other nations. You see, because ravens, ravens are fowls of heaven, right? Ravens, they gather when there's dead bodies and they eat on it, man. You see, it says the flesh of thy saints unto the beasts of the earth. So this is referring to a particular people, the flesh of thy saints, which is the saints are Israelites and nobody else. You see, so the other nations are spiritually eating and keeping our bodies in ruins. It says verse 3, their blood have they shed like water round about Jerusalem, and there was none to bury them. You see, there was none to bury them, meaning comfort them. Because when a dead body dies, how do you comfort it? Not just by leaving it out there and rotting and just, but you what? You bury it. You clean up the body, put precious ointments on it, and then you lay it to rest, man. That's comforting the body. But they didn't do this. They didn't do that to us spiritually, man. They didn't clean us up, meaning let us know who we were. They didn't wash us up, and bury us and comfort us by letting us know who we were, man. But they just left us out there for dead and pecked at us like ravens would a dead body, man. But the Lord, did not allow that to happen forever, because he didn't cast us away forever, man. You see? Matter of fact, let me get this real quick, because they understand that. The nations understand that if the Lord is not with us, they can destroy us. If we fall away or fall astray from the Lord, then we're open. They know that, man. You see, but they also know that if we return back to our power, to the power source, they can't do nothing. You see? Matter of fact, let's get this first. This is Judith, the book of Judith 5 and verse 19. It says, but now are they returned to their power and are come up from the places where... Matter of fact, verse 17, it says, and whilst they sinned not before their power, they prospered, because the Most High had that hateth iniquity was with them. You see, so if we sin not before our power, we're going to prosper. You see, because the Lord is going to be with us. And what was our iniquity that caused us to fall away is by disobeying the Lord's commands. You see, by disobeying what he commanded us by Moses. Matter of fact, let's go grab that real quick in Daniel. You know, because Daniel shows you and lets us know what we did to be, you know, for the Lord to hide his face from us, man. This is Daniel chapter 9 and verse 9. Starting at verse 9, it says, to the Lord our power belong mercies and forgiveness, though we have rebelled against him. Neither have we obeyed the voice of the Lord our God to walk in his laws, which he set before us by his servants the prophets. Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of the Most High, because we have sinned against him. So disobedience is a sin. You see? And that was our sin, man. That was what caused us to fall astray. You know, and for the Lord to hide his face from us. Because what happened in the time of Moses, in the book of Deuteronomy, you know, 28, it says what? If you were to listen to the Lord and to obey his commands that he commands you this day, you would have two options. Either by you doing that, you would be blessed. But then if you disobeyed that, there would be a consequence for it, which is a curse. And a part of that curse was also the Lord hiding his face from us and not helping us, man. You see, but that wasn't going to happen forever. You see? Because we are the Lord's people. He promised that he wouldn't cast us away forever, ever, man. Matter of fact, let me get this real quick. You know, because we're forever before the Lord, man. Because the Lord delights in us because of what? Abraham. This is Jeremiah 31. I'm going to start at verse... Matter of fact, no, Isaiah. It's Isaiah 49. Isaiah 49 and verse 14. It says, but Zion said, the Lord hath forsaken me, and my Lord hath forgotten me. You know, this is what it seems like, right? That, oh, the Lord left us. You know, the Lord has forgotten us, man. But it says, can a woman forget her sucking child, that she should not have compassion on the son of her womb? Yea, they may forget, yet will I not forget. You see, so a mother is rare. Well, not now, but you know, it's supposed to be rare that a woman will forget her child, man. You see? You know, but the Lord said, yeah, sometimes they may forget, but the Lord said he's never going to forget us, you know, his firstborn, his fervent lover, his beloved. The Lord promised that he would never forget about us, man, no matter what the circumstance was, because he always gave us a cheat code, you know. And what was the cheat code in this time is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai was the one that brought us back into the good favor of Yahweh through the elect. Yahushua did that through the elect because Yahushua left a remnant that was going to please the Lord Yahweh, that he was going to plead for. Yahushua will plead for the elect. Look at them, Look at the elect, the remnant of the nation of Israel. Look how they're doing. Yahushua will be the lawyer for the elect to basically bring the nation of Israel as a whole into the good favor of the Lord Yahweh. You see that, man? That's a cheat code. That's something special, man. Wow. Yeah. Verse 16 says, "Behold, I have graven thee upon the palms of my hands. Thy walls are continually before me." You see, so the Lord said he graven us upon the palm of his hands. Meaning that's an initial forever, man. Something that was never going to be forgotten. And even if the Lord did forget, let's say, but it will be in his hand. You always look in his hand, man. You see? So let's go from there to the book of Hosea 5 and verse 15. It says, "I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face in their affliction. They will seek me early." You see, so the Lord hid his face for a moment. But then when that moment was up, you see, by us acknowledging our offense, that's when that moment was up. You see, and then after that, the Lord would have favor on us once again, man. You see? So, Salaki, let's go there. From there to Hosea 1. In verse 10, it says, "Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living God." So we will remember who we were. You see? Because at first, we fell away. We didn't know who we were. But now, the Lord is allowing us to, beginning with the elect, he's allowing us to know who we are. All right? Yeah, so that's pretty much the lesson. Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Ashai, willing, that was edifying. I want to say Kal Halayim La to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadash. Double honors once again to my teachers, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, that rule well and teach well. And also shalom and salutations to the fellow brethren and laborers that are laboring in this work as well. Until next time, shalom.